Good morning, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I've just swept this wood burning stove. I get a lot of people ask me this question all the time about like how can I keep my ash in the top of the ash base without it dropping into the ash pan. And it's really simple. Basically you have to go through a few things first before you can get it to work properly. But what you have to do is you have to like sort of build the ash up. And then after you've built the ash up, let's open the door. After you've built the ash up, what you do is you compress it down. Sorry, I have a little bit of OCD, so you compress it down so it compresses down. And then what happens is it goes hard, and then when you put your logs on and things like that, it won't drop down into the actual appliance. And then what happens is, like, when you open the ash pan up, you'll see there is no ash in there at all, and you shut that down, and then you won't have any ash going in there whatsoever. That goes like that. I think the tray goes, that basically, what that handle is there for is like when you do take it out, they can be a bit hot. There's a little handle that you can use. Just brush that off. And to keep these clean, just use a wipe, just a damp cloth, that's fine. But that's all. This is very simple. You can see there's a little crack just on the side there, and a little crack there. No issues at all with it at all. They do crack. They can either have hairline fractures when you first purchase the product, or if you have new ones fitted and you put them in, they could have hairline fractures from the delivery. As long as it all fits back together, there is no issues there at all. A lot of them don't have fire bricks going right the way around the actual appliance. Some of them do. So it's kind of like, you know, like some of them it's really important, some of them isn't. As you can see, this also has up here a clear fuse system which blows warm air down on the appliance, on the glass, and that'll stop it sooting up. I always recommend that if you ever clean these up, don't ever hoover these bits up. Just use your brush and just brush it down. Because if you try and hoover it, sometimes you can suck off the gasket rope. And I said, always just check the gasket rope, make sure it's all fine and everything. The great thing about these ones is they're adjustable. So once the rope starts to get smaller, you can see on this appliance that you can tighten them up, spin them around, and then they'll be good for another couple of years. This rope's fine for a couple of years. So as you can see, the thickness on it is fine, absolutely no problems. And if you ever listen inside, let me just shut the door. I suppose if you turned it up on your TV or on your stereo, you'll be able to hear it. But apart from that, it's all in excellent order, no problems, and it's ready for another season when the customer decides to use it. But yeah, it's a lovely appliance, being fitted really well, and with no issues at all. See, they've got the thermometer, a couple of fans on the top, with some small ones. So I don't know if you're aware now that they actually do the small ones, which is ideal. A lot of people have started saying that to me that they're better behind the actual wood burner than they are at the front, because they're pushing the heat out from the wood burner, from the wood burning pipe. So have a go, see what you think. I will suggest it to the customer, like I always do to a lot of customers. Sometimes I go back to these properties and that's where their fans end up being. So I'll leave them as they are because I don't like to move people's things around, but I will tell them about that. And as I said, you always get one of them thermometers for your appliance, because then, and make sure it's the right one for your product, which it is one of these. So make sure you get the right one for this product, otherwise you'll be burning it too hot or not hot enough and it will tar up. This is all ready to go. In fact, you might even now, before I go, hear the wind. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Have a great weekend from Zachary Sweeps.